Oh, we could talk with Max.
Look who's back. You between cataclysms or something?
Gotta pace myself. If I silence them all at once, I'll be out of a job. Tell me something. How hard is it to get Fortuo brew out here?
That's the wrong question. What you want to ask is, what's it cost and when would it get here? You know how far it is to Fortuo?
Off the top of my head, no.
Damn far. By Strider takes 2 months to make the trip. Longer if there's trouble. And there's always trouble.
Okay, so what would it cost?
You want to do some business? All right then. I need to send a couple of messages off the record. Your cipher helps me out. I get your brew.
Done. I don't think Faye will mind, especially since it's for Yara.
The trick is not to buy from Fortua. Just find someone who already imported it. Chasing down collectors and private reserves is like herding grabbits. But I'll get it.
How's the bar treating you?
Still around and kicking, so can't be that bad. Keep your head out there, freelancer.
All right then. And then I believe I can talk to Matthias. One of the Matthiases, I believe. No, wrong way. If it is one of these guys, I should be able to just talk to... Nope, okay. Yeah, still don't understand why that's grayed out, but whatever.
We heard about the Sentinels lost in the attacks. Bryn will need cheering up. I will bring her one of our boxed seedlings. It smells lovely.
Alright then. Anyways. Do I have any other contracts besides fieldwork, arcanists, that freelancer? I was hoping not, but whatever. But I think one more mission should put us over to the next level, so let's go ahead and I'll showcase the storm to you guys. At which point the build for this is basically just a strong regular weapon, the machine pistol, because these two work very well. For strikes, you have explosive and shocking. So I just went with the strongest one I have. Focus seal, this is where you have your most variety. You got your shock burst, your arc burst, your burning orb, your frost shards, your glacial spear, and I believe there's a couple other I haven't gotten yet. Then you got your support seals, wind wall that blocks projectiles, and then Anthem's Grace support seal, which is part of the quickening field. Increases gear recharge rate. Then you got your blast seal, which also has some variety as well. Not a lot though. Living flame, which basically is a seeker, fires 2 shots. Maybe that's just this one? Yeah, this one. Launches 2 living flame projectiles that burn enemies. Got your ice blast, your ice storm, your lightning strike. Now, of course, you got your components. Just different stuff to try to raise it up. And also, I will show you guys the ultimate on this thing, which I do like the ultimate. I will say that for sure. The ultimate is pretty cool, even though you have to kind of use it quickly. Otherwise, it will go away, or you won't get off all of your shots, which you'll actually see what I mean. Moderately in. I can't remember how long it takes for it to charge. I don't think it takes all that long, but, you know, I might be wrong.
So what are we up to, Yarrow?
Arcanists ran into more trouble than they could handle. Get over there.
Got it. On my way.
I mean, you'd think for being more of a, not necessarily magic, but energy-based use, I guess you could say. Yeah, elemental user. It's not all that crazy. That is an awesome attack. I didn't realize you could just fire those shots or charge them up. That is pretty cool. And also, too, if they have a frost one, well, then that could be used to help combo. As long as you have something to use to detonate it. Oh man, I was hoping for at least one more mineral deposit. Darn. Well, it still counts as materials harvest, so I'll take it.
Keep them alive. That's the most important thing.
Okay.
That's one. Almost done.
I wasn't sure what was going to happen when we got here.
Well, there is a question mark here. Oh, just a chest. Alright, wherever.
Freelancer. Good. Thank you.
Finished. Nicely done. Good. Finish off the rest. Quickly now.
I mean, the melee attack does look cool, but I know it doesn't do nearly as much damage as the...
Good. They will be back. So stay ready.
What? I didn't know this was a rapid fire. That is awesome. That is amazing for a sniper rifle. Especially to be so steady. Oh, man. I mean, I know I was missing a lot of shots, but... holy crap, is that impressive. Oh, right. Sure, you guys the ultimate. You get 3 blasts. First one, ice. Second one, lightning. Third one, fire.
Well fought. I think they got the message. Ah, good, good. Now that you've finished, new work. Report of a strider getting ambushed and robbed. Let's check it out.
I'll check it out.
And essentially, that is the Warlock in a
Outlaws,
nutshell,
careful.
honestly.
The supplies are around here somewhere.
On it.
Melee Master. Nice. I mean, I really do enjoy the ultimate on the Warlock, but other than that, it's basically like a nerfed interceptor. Which I hate that I'm constantly compared to the interceptor, but it's my favorite javelin.
The area's clear.
You fought well. Be proud. Good. Now get those supplies.
Okay, supplies marked for Sentinel pickup.
All right. That should do it. Excellent. Ah, yes. Good job. Something else has come up, though. Just heard a Sentinel patrol was grabbed by some outlaw cowards. Head out there and find them.
Got it. On my way.
If I remember correctly, for freelancer contracts, it's usually about 4 locations. I think this would be the 4th? No, actually, I think this would be the 3rd. So even after this, there may be one more. And these tunnels are very interesting to take, but I kind of wonder what the actual original purpose for those was.
An entire camp? Not good. Find the Sentinels first, then deal with the camp after.
Understood.
Alright, let's release the Sentinels for the possible chance that one might get down. That was a Sentinel. And I shot their cache because
All right,
I'm
Sentinel's
pretty sure
safe.
that's what's going to happen.
Time to shut this place down.
Yep, destroy the stockpiles. Oh, there it is. Before I do that, can do another repair. Excellent.
up enough dirt to draw out a big one. Careful now.
And of course that doesn't get me any more experience. I would.
Good work. Finish the rest of it.
Okay.
Once I take the rest of these guys down, that should be all for this contract.
Pressure's on.
Then hopefully we'll get a level up. So if we get a level up, I can hop into the Colossus and
It's over. Clear
also
the
show
area.
it off.
Finished. Nicely done. More for me to celebrate.
Perfect. And now we'll see if that was enough to level up. I really hope it was. 3,400, that's gotta be right. New javelin lock, nice. Which by new javelin will be the only other javelin I have access to. Really? There's none that are focused on Sentinel? Oh man, it's gonna make it take so much longer than I was really hoping. Well, let's unlock Colossus here. Heavily armored suit, largest and strongest. You can count on the Colossus to hold the line. Excellent. Autocannons, alright. Let's go with the strongest weapon he can have, which is a grenade launcher. Perfect. And just for craps and giggles, do I have a decent auto cannon? By chance? Auto cannon. You know, just so we could see the difference. Seismic glove. Alright. Heavy assault launcher. Railgun. Support gear. Battle cry. Forces enemies to attack the... Oh, okay, so it aggroes. And surging shield. Fortify effect reduces incoming damage by 33%. Additionally regenerates shields through damage. Nice. Components. Sure. Granted entrance upon hard landing creates an explosion at the point of impact. Sweet. Marksman. Sure. Heatsink, sure. And shield, why not? Ordnance launcher. What? Venom, Storm, and Final Judgment. Fires a volley of 8 acidic rounds. Demolisher's Wrath, hitting 2 enemies increases all damage by 55% for 20 seconds. That is interesting. Oh, you know, I didn't check on the other one. Like the special Legion of Dawn looks like on it. I'm kind of curious. Besides, it makes it look a little bit more bulky. Huh, nice. Oh, don't want to go back into the forge. Let's launch into the mission and see what the Colossus has to offer. After I show you guys that, I'll give you some final thoughts before I do my final grind. Which, since I finally have all of the javelins, I can actually finish the gear missions for all of them. Minus if I'm missing certain pieces of gear. Then different story.
You read me, Jarl? What's the contract?
Damn outlaws are robbing the graves of our fallen freelancers. Stop them.
I'll check it out.
Well, at least it flies at a decent speed. That's not bad. I mean, if it flew really slow, then we'd have a major problem. No target found. What? Ooh, yeah, that's too goofy for me. Interesting. So far, still definitely towards the Interceptor being the better javelin. The better all-arounder. Works faster and gives you more versatility, where this feels highly limited. But I do hope I get all of its gear sooner than later. So far to go on the tank Sentinel loyalty. That's gonna be a big pain to do. I think this is the same camp again, though, just with outlaws.
The outlaws are in trouble. Good. Okay, let the animals play. We have to find that stolen equipment.
On it.
Oh yeah, because the Colossus is just oh so fantastic to use for searching for
Good
equipment.
start. Continue.
Thank goodness, that grabbed the ledge.
Got it. Good work. You're working hard. Almost done. Good work. Finish the rest of them.
Understood.
Ooh, a surgeon shield. Alright, I've got to see this ultimate here. I like the warlock. Only 3 shots though.
Really made them mad.
Man, this auto cannon is awkward because of it having to spin before firing. Oh crap.
And that's done. Okay, more trouble for us. And by us, I mean you. Rumor that a notorious outlaw is traveling in your area. Find him.
Okay, on my way.
Yeah, I can see where the Colossus is fun, but it's still that slow combat that I'm not a fan of in this game. This game to me feels like one where it's a lot more fun when the combat is more fast-paced. Where, like, as they come, you take them out. Not like progressively, but almost like right away. But that's probably just me too. Alright, now I'm just wasting ammo.
The outlaw leader will only come out after we cause enough trouble.
Got it.
You know, I would like to change from these weapons, but also I would really like to make progress on the challenges for the autocannon and the grenade launcher. So,
That's it. The outlaw leader has arrived. You make trouble very well.
Understood.
Watch out!
yeah, I had a feeling I wouldn't get those two. Whatever.
That was the last of them.
Haha, you did it. Finished. Okay, more trouble for us. And by us, I mean you. Just heard a sentinel patrol got ambushed by outlaws. See what you can find.
Okay, on my way.
Man, this thing really does feel like it moves slow. They definitely nailed that feeling. Good God.
An outlaw camp? Bad news. Find the sentinels first and get them fighting.
Got it.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna want their support. Since I'm in this javelin.
Good. Rescue over. Time to shut this base down.
Alright then, where's... last one, and then should be just eliminating the rest of the outlaws.
Wait, did you see? We've kicked up enough dirt to draw out a big one. Careful now.
Uh-oh. Come on.
way. Understand?
Okay.
Definitely want to find these guys sooner. Just so we can, also, that was a goofy sound coming out from the shots bouncing off the armor.
We're out of combat.
Finished. Nicely done. You saved lives. That is what freelancers do.
Well, the good news, freelancer loyalty is getting up there. Sentinel, though, is staying flat. While I talk, actually, I'll go ahead and actually head to the back of Fort Tarsus. See if their board actually has a mission on there. 2850, respectable. Got another autocannon, excellent. So now becomes the final thoughts for the whole game. Now, the story is alright. I'll definitely say that one out front. Has some interesting aspects to it, but it's really not all that long, except for the tedium grind for the Corium, unless you do Matthias's missions. Otherwise, it was fun to play. Now, though, the kicker with that is when you look at the platinuming aspect, that really takes time. So I'll show you my new to old. Whoops. We're the first ones to get were quite easy. Story missions. Doing 3 of the challenges for some of the classes of guns. You eventually discover all the districts, landmarks, hidden places in the different areas. Progressively unlock different javelins as you level up. Things like that. And then it really starts getting difficult and more tedious when you actually have to grind to get up to the epic javelin rarity. Loyalty 3. And different different javelin gear challenges. And let alone on top of that, the ones I still need to do, where I still need to do quite a few different of those areas. And I still need to get the Freelancer and Sentinel loyalty all the way up. Grenade launcher and autocannon challenges. The Bastion collectible challenges is going to be probably the very most tedious part for me, just for the fact there's so much I'll have to do. Thankfully, I'm almost done with the runes. If I happen to find 5 more, that one will be done. Had to find some stuff for this, for the documents. That's for those minerals. Different documents as well. Documents. But yeah, all that stuff is very tedious. So I'm not really looking forward to that. But besides that, it is actually fun for the vast majority of these weapons. And even some of the gear challenges. Even if it is more focused on like the interceptors. some of the storms and some of the rangers as well. But yeah, overall, it is a fun game, but to platinum, tedious and grindy. And once hopefully I can get the platinum before the server shut down, and then probably after the server shut down, if I so choose, I may actually make a video about the platinum grind of the game. But time will tell on that one. I'm not entirely sure or sold on it. But yeah, with that, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you very much if you stuck through and watched from beginning to end. Greatly appreciate you guys if you do that. Especially with me not being the greatest at playing games like this. And yeah, from here it'll be kind of wrapping up some stuff that I had started last year, and maybe a couple things I had started before that even, and kind of get a couple new things going. Kind of excited about that since 2026, new year. Finish up some of the old so that way I can start with closer to a clean slate. But with that, really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next series. And if you played Anthem and you have the same or similar or entirely different thoughts about the game, definitely leave them in the comments. I'm very curious. And if you can, let me know if you platinum the game or if you just played the game, because I'm actually really curious on that. Till then, take care. Have a great day.